I gained 2.2 pounds over the Labor Day holiday, and I'm a little bit disappointed about that. So, this just means I'm going to have to turn things up a notch. And I mean both in taking it more seriously and also holding myself more accountable. Because that's one thing I've not really done since I started dieting again, is just holding myself accountable a little bit more with what I'm eating and how much exercise I'm getting. So I need to really do that a little bit better, and when I have done that in the past, I've actually been very successful with weight loss, so I need to get back on that bandwagon. Also, when you guys are out on a walk or exercising or whatever, what do you listen to? Right now I'm listening to the MASH theme song, Suicide is Painless, just because MASH is now on Hulu, and so I've been watching a lot of MASH, so the theme song stuck in my head, so I'm listening to it. So one of the ways I'm going to be holding myself accountable is by tracking my food intake. When I was at my most successful, I was always tracking my food, my exercise, and my water. And it just, like I said, it just helps keep you in line. It helps help you keep track of how you're doing that day, and if you need to have more protein, or if you're getting really close on your daily calorie limit, your daily calorie goal, I guess. You knew that you need to pull back a little bit if you could. You shouldn't ever starve yourself. But it's been a while since I've actually used this website and app. They do have an app. It's called MyFitnessPal, or it's myfitnesspal.com. And like I said, it's been a while, so I need to update my settings to just reflect this new journey I'm on. So I'm here in the MyFitnessPal website. You can also do this from the app, but I'm under the goals section here, and I am going to change my calorie intake. It was actually 2550, but I'm gonna bump that down to 2000. I feel like I can still get the number of calories and protein I want with 2,000. My carbs, I'm not going to even get anywhere near 225. That's just the pre-generated thing, and I don't care about my carbs and my fat too much. I mean, I care that I don't want to eat a lot of carbs and a lot of fat, but I'm not too worried about the goal per se. My main thing is I want to stay under 2,000 calories, and I want to hit 120, but here you can't do specific numbers to dial it in. My goal is really 120, but 125 grams of protein a day are my goals. Then here you have some other goals you can set. If you have the paid membership, you can unlock all these other things, but I don't have a paid membership, don't want it. But 5 workouts a week, 30 minutes a day, and that's really just counting the walks that I go on at work, so 2 15-minute walks a day, 5 days a week. It's not really going to be that, but I do plan on getting a gym membership also here in the very near future. So that's all my goals for MyFitnessPal. And here's what the profile looks like. It gives you a day streak. I always try to get a really high day streak when I was using it regularly, but then usually like on the weekends, especially Sundays, I tend to not track anything, and so I'd always end up resetting. But as you can see, you get sort of like any other social media. You can post. It posts, well, you've logged in for 50 days in a row. Or when you weigh in and you lose weight, it says, hey, you lost weight and how much weight you've lost so far. Your exercises. It also says if you have it set up, you can put on here if you hit your goals for the day as far as your calorie intake, like you entered your food. If you entered your food and you are under your calorie goal, it will say, hey, you entered their day or there it is. Food and exercise daily were completed and was under their calorie goal. And you can also view their diary and all that kind of good stuff. So if you are interested in joining me on this journey, you can go onto MyFitnessPal, set up a profile if you already have one. Look for CMorga02, that's me. And we can become friends on here and hold each other accountable and just root for each other, cheer each other on. So that's MyFitnessPal, and that's one of the ways I'm going to be holding myself, or the main way I'm holding myself accountable, other than my wife and I holding each other accountable. The other thing I'm going to be doing is actually joining a gym here shortly. I just have to get mentally prepared because the only real time I have is first thing in the morning. So I'll be waking up early to go work out before work. And so I just got to get that in my mind and get just dedicated to waking up on time every morning to go work out, get back, to get ready for work, get the kids ready for school, and all that kind of good stuff. So there's a couple of new things I'm going to be doing to really help try to really get this momentum going that I can't seem to find right now. Workday is done. I'm at Chick-fil-A now to get some tasty chicken nuggets, because tonight at church we have guys' night, the first guys' night of the year, and it's a good time of just the guys from church hanging out, talking sports, talking whatever, just hanging out, having a good time. So let me go in and get those nuggets. I'll be right back. Ta-da! These things are like meaty M&Ms. You can't just eat one.
Lord, thank you so much for all these things that I thank you for representing one of our church. Thank you for blessing us, for giving us vision, Lord, for helping us to see all this. God bless us too. Let us have a great time. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Guys' night is done, and it was fun. I always like guys' night. I like, again, just hanging out with guys and chit-chatting. But I am an introverted extrovert, or an extroverted introvert, so I can be extroverted when I need to. But there's always this call to like talk to somebody you don't know, and that's always really hard for me, so I always have to get through that. And that's why I still sometimes don't vlog in public, because of the introvertedness, and so it's always good to like break through that. And I like to use guys' night as that chance to where I don't really have to have in-depth conversations, but at least introduce myself to someone I've never talked to before at church. Which, when you have a church that's about our size, like 300 or 400, and being a children's pastor, I don't really see a lot of people, a lot of adults other than parents. So it was good to just meet a couple new people and hang out. But so that's it for today. I'm gonna head home and hang out with the wife for a little while and do it all over again tomorrow, except for guys' night. But I'm replacing that with another big event for our church. It's called First Wednesday. It's for the youth group, and they're going to have band and capture the flag and just a big fun thing tomorrow at church. So I need to get a little bit of rest. But anyway, I will see you all on the next one.